Decision 2016. These are the two frontrunners right now in the race for the White House. Both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump were in Metro Detroit today for campaign stops. So how do these two very different candidates stack up on how they plan to boost the nation's economy? Our Rod Maloney, our business editor, caught up with both of the candidates today and is here now to break down the differences. Rod.
Well, Devin, you'd be surprised at how similar they sound when they're just talking about American jobs and not about each other, talking about trade and fair trade and not about each other. And that's exactly what happened here today. Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton appears already started on her national campaign, touring the DMS Auto Parts plant in southwest Detroit. She praised the company as one of the largest female-owned businesses in America, and she says it's a great example of what she is branding as a jobs-based campaign.
We need a new bargain for the new economy, a new bargain to ensure that the jobs of the future are good-paying American jobs.
She believes unions are under assault and that America's bankers and corporations are actually hurting the average American worker, and trade deals only help countries like China.
Some of the most exciting technological breakthroughs are happening right here. Not in China, not in Germany, but in Michigan.
Interestingly, while they both took shots at each other, this is one of the areas where Hillary Clinton and Republican frontrunner Donald Trump agree. Trump was in Warren today, and he calls the recent trade deals negotiated stupid, negotiated by incompetence.
Donald Trump is not a conservative. You know why they think I'm not a conservative? I believe totally in free trade, but it's got to be fair trade. It's got to be fair. It's got to be fair.
And Donald Trump went particularly hard at the Ford Motor Company, saying that the plant that they're building down in Mexico is essentially taking jobs from America and moving them there. He said he would personally get involved as president and get Ford leadership to bring that plant back here to Michigan, and says that he wants to tax the cars coming out of that plant into this country by 35%. Interestingly enough, Hillary Clinton is saying that she believes that companies that are moving jobs offshore should also suffer some kind of penalty. Back to you.
I'm curious, Rod, since we're here now 4 days out from the Michigan primary, did you feel like you were talking to two candidates who are in a primary race, or have they already moved on?
No, they've already moved on, Devin. I mean, they started talking about each other in ways that you would expect for the national campaign. Donald Trump wanted to be clear that he wanted people to go to the polls on Tuesday, but he's already talking like he's the nominee. Both of them feel like they're the presumptive nominees and have moved on to attacking each other. We'll talk about that, by the way, coming up on Local 4 News at 6.